This video is the second part of the Blackest Night saga. The video with the first part is linked in the video description. Jason Rush and Gehenna sit together, sharing a quiet moment to talk about their future. Gehenna dreams of starting a family with Jason, of marriage and a life together someday. Jason shares her dreams, but for now, he's focused on finishing college. Their tender moment is cut short by a sharp, urgent sound. Their JLA communicator going off. Duty calls. In Gotham City, the chaos is relentless. Hal Jordan and Barry Allen are locked in a brutal fight against the Black Lantern Justice Leaguers. Hawkman, wielding rage like a weapon, attacks Hal, taunting him with threats. He says Hal will have to suffice until he can get to Green Arrow. Meanwhile, Ronnie Raymond, the Black Lantern Firestorm, coldly explains that without Professor Stein, his Firestorm Matrix has a gaping hole. He chillingly declares that Barry Allen would make a suitable replacement. Barry desperately tries to pull the Black Lantern ring off Ronnie's hand, but the ring has fused with him, its roots digging deep into his flesh. The situation grows even more dire as Hawkman moves in for a killing blow against Hal. But in a stunning turn, the Atom leaps out of Hawkman's ring, landing a decisive punch that takes Hawkman down. Ray Palmer quickly assesses the situation, explaining to Hal that the Black Lantern rings are unlike anything the Guardians of the Universe ever created. These rings aren't designed to absorb and store energy. Instead, they act as transmitters, sending the energy somewhere else. At the Hall of Justice, Jason and Gehenna, now merged as Firestorm, monitor the chaos across the globe. Suddenly, Mara appears, battered and determined. She explains that she sent out the distress signal after she and Tempest were attacked by the Black Lantern Aquaman. Her words stun Jason and Gehenna as she reveals that Aquaman killed Garth. Before they can process the tragedy, the monitors go dark. Back in Gotham, the battle rages on. Elongated Man and Sue Dibney, now Black Lanterns, target the Atom. They read Ray's emotions, mocking him for his compassion. Ralph cruelly taunts Ray for still loving Jean Loring, despite her role in Sue's death. Just as Elongated Man is about to deliver a fatal blow, salvation comes in the form of the Indigo Tribe. They strike decisively, channeling energy from Hal's ring to destroy the Dibneys. The Indigo Tribe wastes no time, teleporting Hal, Barry, and Ray to the Hall of Justice, where they regroup with Firestorm and Mara. Indigo 1, the leader of the tribe, begins to explain the truth behind the Black Lanterns. She tells a story of cosmic origins. In the beginning, there was darkness. Then came the white light of creation, birthing sentient life. But the darkness fought back, shattering the white light into the 7 colors of the emotional electromagnetic spectrum. Now, the darkness has returned, viewing the living as invaders. Indigo 1 reveals a glimmer of hope. The combined power of the 7 core, united with the green light of willpower, can weaken the Black Lanterns and reveal their source. Hal's role is crucial. His connections with the leaders of the other core, like Sinestro and Carol Ferris, make him a key player in the fight ahead. This revelation shocks Hal, but there's little time to dwell on it. Before they can act, the Black Lantern Justice Leaguers arrive, interrupting the discussion. The Indigo Tribe reacts quickly, teleporting Hal away for his safety. The Black Lantern Firestorm seizes the moment to strike, separating Jason and Gehenna. With terrifying precision, he absorbs Jason into the Firestorm Matrix, using him as a power source. Then, in a horrifying act of cruelty, he torments Gehenna, turning her body into table salt and ripping out her heart. Jason's anguish amplifies the power of the Black Lantern Corps, fueling their dark mission. As the remaining heroes struggle to hold their ground, a new threat emerges. More black rings descend upon the Hall of Justice, targeting the villains stored in the morgue. The dead begin to rise, their lifeless forms joining the ever-growing army of the Black Lantern Corps. The Flash finds himself locked in battle with the Black Lantern Justice League. Across the country in Coast City, the darkness grows deeper as Black Hand walks through the cemetery where Hal Jordan's parents, Martin and Jessica Jordan, are buried. He speaks to the voice of death, his every word laced with sinister devotion. Meanwhile, Mara and the Atom are in a desperate fight for survival. The two heroes quickly realize that Hal Jordan has been teleported away by the Indigo Tribe. His mission: to rally the other Lantern Corps, uncover the source of the Black Lantern rings, and destroy it. But there's no time to wait. Flash urges his allies to hold the line and protect Earth until Hal returns. The plan is to bring every hero up to speed. But just as Barry asks where Firestorm is, a familiar yet horrifying figure appears. It's Ronnie Raymond, the original Firestorm, resurrected as a Black Lantern. Ronnie's presence brings a new level of terror. He declares that he has absorbed Jason Rush into the Firestorm Matrix, giving him full access to Firestorm's powers. But Jason is still fighting back. For a brief moment, he gains control of the body and delivers a haunting message to Mara, Flash, and Atom. Ronnie killed Gehenna, Jason's girlfriend. Worse, the Black Ring is calling for them all. Jason pleads with them to evacuate Earth, but Ronnie quickly regains control, his malevolent laughter echoing as the chase begins. In the midst of this nightmare, Aquaman, now a Black Lantern, attacks Mara alongside other fallen lanterns. Barry counters with a whirlwind, buying them precious seconds. Atom, ever resourceful, dials 911 on a nearby phone and pulls them through the phone lines to safety in a police station. Elsewhere in Gotham City, the Scarecrow watches the fear spreading across the city. He yearns to feel it for himself, but remains unaffected. Nearby, Azrael, now a Black Lantern, cuts down a civilian with his blade. He targets Scarecrow next, but because Scarecrow feels no fear, only obsession with the Batman, Azrael passes him by. In Metropolis, Lex Luthor monitors the global chaos from the safety of LexCorp, speaking with Calculator. Cold and calculating as ever, Luthor declares that survival against the Black Lanterns is a game of every man for himself. Back in Washington, Barry, Mara, and Atom regroup at the police station. Flash reassures the people that the Justice League is handling the situation, a comforting lie. Mara, grieving the loss of her husband and son, struggles to embrace her role in this battle. Barry, however, pushes her and Atom to step into the shoes of Superman and Wonder Woman. The time for doubt is over. They need to fight back with everything they've got. Determined, Atom takes Mara through the phone lines again to seek help from Mr. Terrific, hoping that Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern, will join their cause. Meanwhile, Flash spreads the word to heroes across the globe. Wonder Woman, the Teen Titans, Green Arrow, Black Canary, and others. He explains the terrifying nature of the Black Lanterns, warning that they feed on all emotions and urging everyone to keep their feelings in check. For those with the ability to generate intense light, he gives a direct command: use it to weaken the Black Rings. In Manhattan, the Justice Society clashes with their own resurrected teammates from the Freedom Fighters. Mara and Atom arrive through Mr. Terrific's T-Spheres, desperately seeking Green Lantern's help. As they battle, Alan Scott reveals that his ring isn't connected to the central power battery of OA and won't work the same way as the other lanterns. Still, he tries to fight back, giving Mara a chance to unleash her water powers. But the Black Lanterns are relentless, shrugging off her attacks and pressing on. Amid the chaos, Damage and Atom smash her face off against their resurrected father, Al Pratt, the original Atom. The fight is brutal, and as Damage matches his father blow for blow, Ray Palmer shrinks down and enters AL's body. From within, Ray enlarges himself, tearing Al in half. But their small victory is short-lived. Jean Loring, Ray's undead wife, kills Damage and rips out his heart. At that moment, the power levels of the Black Lantern rings reach 100%. Barry feels the searing pain as the next phase of the Black Lantern Corps' plan begins. On the distant planet Riot in Sector 666, the Scarred Guardian stands before the Black Lantern Central Power Battery. In a terrifying display, the battery vanishes, teleporting to Earth and appearing in Coast City. Barry races toward Coast City, only to find Black Hand standing before him. But before he can act, a massive explosion heralds the arrival of the Black Lantern Central Power Battery. From the ground rises a Black Lantern scythe, held by a skeletal hand, as Necron, the Lord of the Unliving, makes his presence known. Thousands of Black Lantern rings rain down upon the cemetery, claiming more victims. As Barry stands frozen, Necron's voice booms, declaring that Barry's life now belongs to him. The story continues on the desolate planet Riot, in Space Sector 666. Once the resting place of the Black Lantern Central Power Battery, Riot now lies abandoned, its sinister energy gone. Standing amidst the shadows, we find Ganthet and Sed, the guardians of the Blue Lantern Corps, joined by the leaders of the Seven Lantern Corps. Hal Jordan of the Green Lanterns, Star Sapphire, Sinestro, Atrocitus, Larfleeze, St. Walker, and Indigo One. Their shared mission is clear: to uncover the location of the Black Lantern Battery, now vanished. To prepare for the journey ahead, the Lanterns recite their respective Corps oaths, their rings glowing with renewed energy. All except for Larfleeze, the sole wielder of the Orange Lantern, who has no oath to chant. Sinestro's patience wears thin as he challenges Larfleeze, asking why he's holding back. But Larfleeze, ever consumed by greed, declares he's simply hungry. Atrocitus offers to solve the problem by killing him, a suggestion Sinestro readily supports. However, Indigo One interjects, explaining that Larfleeze's insatiable hunger stems from the orange light of avarice itself. A heated exchange ensues until St. Walker steps forward with unexpected compassion. He forgives Larfleeze for the Orange Lantern's attack on Autumn and uses his Blue Lantern ring to suppress Larfleeze's hunger. For a moment, Larfleeze experiences relief, but, true to form, demands dessert. Hal Jordan seizes the opportunity and creates a construct of hands, forcing Larfleeze to recharge his ring fully. The result? A staggering charge of 100,000%. With their powers now at their peak, Hal turns to Ganthet and Sed, asking where the Black Lantern Battery has gone. Far away, in Coast City's cemetery, the answer reveals itself. The Black Lantern Central Power Battery has been transported to Earth, standing ominously among the graves. Necron, the embodiment of death, stands ready, his Black Lantern Corps at his command. Opposing him are the Flash and Kid Flash, Barry Allen and Wally West, the last heroes standing in the face of overwhelming darkness. Necron singles out Barry, declaring that his resurrection defied death's natural order. Barry charges at Necron, only to be intercepted by Black Hand, who proclaims that death is inevitable and the living have no place in the universe. Barry fights back and makes a chilling discovery. It was Black Hand who unearthed Batman's skull at the start of the Blackest Night. Barry's attempt to retrieve the skull triggers a reaction from the Black Lantern ring. Just as Barry is on the brink of destruction, Wally intervenes, saving him in the nick of time. Realizing they can't face this threat alone, Wally calls for reinforcements, summoning the Justice League and the Teen Titans. Meanwhile, in Manhattan, Ray Palmer, the Atom, battles a horrifying foe. His late wife, Jean Loring, now a Black Lantern. Mara joins the fight, using her water powers to push Jean back, but the attack fails. Jean retaliates, capturing both Mara and Ray inside Damage's Black Lantern ring. Back in Coast City, chaos reigns as the Justice League and Teen Titans engage the Black Lantern Corps. Kid Flash brings a sliver of hope, revealing that Dove is channeling the power of the white light to destroy Black Lanterns. But the news isn't all good. Donna Troy has been bitten by a Black Lantern and is showing signs of succumbing to their influence. Amid the turmoil, the heroes shift their focus to an even greater threat. The Guardians of the Universe, now encased in black goo and floating near the Black Lantern Central Power Battery. As the heroes attempt to free the Guardians, the scarred Guardian emerges, attacking the Flashes. But salvation arrives in the form of the Seven Lantern leaders. Sinestro, fueled by years of resentment, relishes the opportunity to destroy a Guardian. Together, the Lanterns unleash their combined powers, striking at the scarred Guardian. Despite their efforts, she withstands the attack, turning her wrath toward them. Larfleeze, ever opportunistic, tries to claim the scarred Guardian for his own, but her resistance proves too strong. In a final, desperate assault, the Lanterns destroy the Guardian. With this small victory, the heroes regroup and set their sights on the Black Lantern's central power battery. The Lantern leaders unite their rings, recreating the white light of creation, the only force capable of defeating the Black Lantern Corps. But the light fails. Nekron retaliates by releasing a Black Lantern ring, resurrecting Batman. The Dark Knight, now under Nekron's control, spits out Black Lantern rings as Nekron reveals his sinister plan. Every resurrection was his doing, and all who returned from the dead remain tethered to him. As the Black Lantern rings swarm, they claim some of Earth's greatest heroes: Superman, Kid Flash, Superboy, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Animal Man, and Ice. Barry and Hal fight desperately to fend off the rings, knowing the fate of the universe hangs in the balance. The saga will continue in the next video, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I see you in the next video.